let's do it. Let's do the thing.
Wait a minute.
Who
are you?
Is it me? Is it you? Who knows? Yes,
Does your person wear glasses? Yes.
He's an asshole.
Guess the Grifter. Okay, we got some
DC
titles
Comics
here.
goes mega woke.
Now, is this a title of a video?
These are all video titles.
Okay. Fuck,
Oh,
this could be everybody.
Christopher is throwing a dark horse wild card into the mix.
Maybe they all have.
Careful, like saying things about her though. You never know what she's gonna say back.
Yellow Flash and Nerd Dad in there. Oh, okay. We got Geeks and Games.
Head Ninja, I think you already. Well, my bad. Sorry. I think you already know the answer to that question. Like you're asking, but I think you know.
So, who do you guys think it is?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I do kind of want to throw out a guess though. Jokers. Who would say something like that?
All of them.
You know, Yellow Flash sounds promising. I'll go with Yellow Flash.
True. It does.
What about you, Charles? Who is this?
D, all of the above?
Holy shit.
Indeed.
My fucking keyboard died, so.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Keyboards aren't important.
No, get it out of here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think people have enough time. So this one is Geeks and Gamers.
Oh.
Just a typical good old. I don't know if he uses mega woke a lot. Perhaps that.
Well, it's not always Jeremy Griggs. It's I want to say it's like probably like 75% Jeremy Griggs, but I know there's that Odin guy that pops on occasionally, and I don't know if there's anybody else. I mean, Ryan Cannell's on there a lot, but he's usually a guest. A lot of Eric July.
Yeah. True. It could.
All right, we ready for the next one?
Let's go. Jordan B. Peterson sentenced in Canada to insane camp. This is unimaginable. I love how
sentenced?
Yeah, I love how sentenced is capitalized.
Why not do insane?
Insane,
unimaginable. Sentenced? Why not just do Peterson capitalized?
Insane.
Canada.
Yeah. I'm gonna say basement pisser.
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
had to drop it with Peterson.
Of course.
The chartering?
It could be Donald Trump, you know.
Yes.
No, it would be
very popular YouTube channel.
Ben Shapiro.
Ooh, we're getting quite a few quarters in a row.
So Charles has said quartering. What do you think, Bob?
Drone Caesar. You know, I think I'm just getting tempted by the crowd, but I really want to say quartering as well.
What do you think, Dane, with your expertise?
Forget English as you know it.
Dude,
I think Anchorman.
Oh no.
Did you throw a faker in here, Turf? Which is probably, by the way, for the future reference, it's probably something we can allow once per.
Ooh.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
All right. So this is, as most people have guessed, the quartering.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
My basement pisser.
It makes sense, like the incompetence in putting sentenced as
the incompetence, and also just the fucking the absurd, delusional. Yeah, it's.
Insane
and then it
camp.
says nothing. Sentenced to what? He's just sentenced in Canada to insane camp.
Yeah, English not well good means it seems to be a sentence.
I was trying to whenever
this appears to resemble English.
Yeah, it seems English-ish.
Ish. If English were a color,
Shit. Everything's got to be a color now.
Margot Robbie in tears. Avatar 2 sucks up Christmas box office. Flushes Babylon movie down toilet. Love how
Oh my God.
there's like three
I-
different sentences.
Babylon is definitely meant to be Oscar bait, and like these people are talking about being this bomb. It's like it's probably gonna make its money back plus quite a bit when the Oscars are announced, like all the Oscar movies.
I'm
I
so
know.
happy to be here, like genuinely, because when they talk box office shit, that has no like. Ugh.
Like, do you think they would be like if they really wanted this to be like the big movie at the box office? Why would they release it at the same time as Avatar? You know,
Right.
like,
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Like,
just
they're-
they're
they're,
just
they're not that
releasing it
dumb.
to get it on the calendar year. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
It's
Exactly.
typical December award bait bullshit.
yeah,
Like, oh my God, who doesn't understand?
I mean, it might be
box
Arcade
office?
Outpost because, God, he loves his awful box office projections.
Does Grace
You know?
Randolph count as a grifter?
Grace Randall.
I'm
Sorry.
not sure. Like,
Sorry.
I don't think she is a grifter, but she just bad.
she's a grifter.
She just,
She's just shitty. That doesn't count, huh?
I mean, she's really, really bad. She,
Yeah.
She's
Alright.
got some terrible takes for sure, and
Yep.
you like
Oh God.
She might
I've,
be
I've been at
technically
multiple screenings with her.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
wow,
Yeah.
cool.
No, not really. It's not like I've, said anything to her. Just I'm like, hey, that's the person who knows nothing.
All I know is I have the badge of honor of being blocked by her. So
Oh, high five.
yeah, there's a lot of people.
I've
in that
never
club.
said a word to her in my life. I'm blocked.
All right, so who
I
do you guys
probably
think this is?
Commented on something dumb she said.
In tears.
I'm going with Arcade
Nerdrotic?
Outpost. Ryan, can
Yeah.
Arcade Outpost. What about you, Charles?
Nerdrotic?
Nerdrotic. This
too long
is
for Nerdrotic.
Yellow Flash.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yellow Fash. Yeah.
The only one whose
yeah,
titles
Yellow
I
Flash,
feel like
nice.
they're like up there with Ryan Kinnell's as like some of the most unhinged ones. Like they just put everything they can into it.
You got to get that SEO, baby.
Exactly. Just
Who's searching for toilet? Oh, here you go.
probably
people who are looking for
Finally.
Margot Robbie in toilet, maybe.
How do they use the toilet in Babylon 5? Oh, okay, I'll click on
Oh.
this.
Margot Robbie in tears.
Yeah. All right. I was searching for tears. Margot Robbie tears over toilet, but okay.
Is that an Always Sunny reference? Because it definitely could be.
No,
Margot
I don't know.
tears sucks Christmas me over toilet. Okay, what's this video? This is what I was looking for.
Margot Robbie sucks down.
Yes.
All right.
Margot
Box.
Robbie sucks up and down
Yeah.
on box
Margot Robbie sucks
in my
box.
office. In
Toilet.
my office.
Yeah. Who is it? What
It
do we
was
got?
Yellow Flash.
Okay, cool.
Yellow Fash, yeah.
I did, by the way, if anybody wants to know, I did look up what's going on with Jordan Peterson as well as the pregnant Joker context. I don't know if we want to address that right after real quick. But do that.
Let's do it. Oh, jeez.
What's the next one?
All right. Next up.
Disney insults comic creators with shady loopholes.
You motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
You son of a bitch. I know who that is.
Oh, actual fandom?
Yep. That's me using their tactics in a
Oh.
I'm doing it for good though. I'm using it for good purposes.
I mean, the fact that you
Clever.
remembered that you did it sends a good sign.
Well, it wasn't just the words that remind me. It was that there's this click that goes, wait, they don't care about the creators. Why would they? Oh, wait, that's me that cares about creators. And Disney
Yes,
what
actually,
shady
this
Lupo?
is a nerdrotic.
Oh,
No, it's actual fandom.
yikes. If that was the case, I
Or
would
is it actual
just,
fandom or forced adversity? Get
Oh,
it right.
step two.
Ooh,
I do have something about that, by the way. If you guys want to see somebody roast me I've got somebody roasted me pretty hard along with Comicsgate. We can look at that later too, if you want.
Comic Boom.
I want
You
nothing
need,
more.
need to look more into Grace Randolph.
Next one up.
Disney Star Wars insane fan attack by journalists. Fans don't know what they want.
Fact.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
So this one's a bit think a bit out of the box. It's not one of the usuals.
Comic Boom and whoever else wants to watch that video, if you want to open it up and save it for later, I am dropping it in chat now.
Disney Star Wars.
You can see what I was grifting about.
You guys know what this is about, I guess.
Star Wars insane fan attack by journalists. Is that even what is this expressing?
I don't know.
It's back from something that happened earlier last year. The big Star
Disney
Wars
Star Wars
fan
insane
attack.
Is it more? Is it kind of a take on
is
a
it the
variation
Moses
on
thing
they're
again?
calling the fans racist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
The journalist pointing out that she got racist things is the journalist attacking fans. Oh, Jesus.
You know the media firestorm, Bob. Remember?
Yeah. That totally is not a deflection, by the way. That's legit reporting right there.
Like, yeah, the racism is bad, but this media firestorm about the racism is really crazy.
Sarcasm loading.
Doomcock. I mean, yeah, maybe. Did we get a Doomcock?
All right. Before I let you guys answer, none of the person that hasn't been guessed yet. So I think.
Oh.
So who do you guys think?
Now give me a moment. Who hasn't been? Who hasn't?
And it's not one of like the big the typical five.
Well, I won't know then.
Oh. Shit.
Fucking. That's a skill issue.
I seem to not know the answer. Ish.
God. Now I'm having trouble thinking of the other ones.
Yeah, this seems like I maybe don't have the right answer, though I am very smart and it's very obvious. I usually know the answer, but in this case, it's not so clear.
What color would you use to rate your confusion?
Grayish.
Oh, you've activated your grayish.
Well, I don't know if
power.
you'd consider this one the big five, but I'll go with Young Rippa.
Wait, isn't that Eric July?
Perp, I don't know if you saw it, man, but me and Jarbo finally kind of had it out about Last Jedi on New Year's Eve a little bit. So, not the full actual debate we've wanted, but we went off for a minute. Anyway,
so this is Disparu.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Who's like
him yet.
He's up and coming, man.
Yeah, he's up and coming.
Rising.
It's one to look out for.
Yeah, way to platform.
We should actually dedicate an episode to him, by the way.
Yeah.
Because like he's just how many did you see how many subs he's got or anything?
Like 180 something thousand.
And he's growing really fast. And he's being put on he's going on Friday Night Tights and EFAP and stuff. So like he's coming up.
And he looks a bit younger too. He looks like I don't know, he watching these like from what I've watched, like it looks like he has a bit more like young charisma than some of the others. Like I don't know, there's something about him that I feel like he could hit a different audience than the rest of them can.
It's
perhaps.
It's that.
So I'm like
15K.
New
15. Oh, was I too much?
The plastic.
Yeah, he's only at 115K. He's a newbie.
It's Diasporu or something like that.
Bobo has more.
All right. Yeah. Next one up.
Oh, okay, 115. Oh, never mind.
I know. Everybody knows who this one is.
Brie Larson copies me and plays Fall Guys. Should we?
Mecha Random 42.
Oh, is it Mecha Random?
Who else would be talking about Brie Larson this way?
The quartering.
Good point. No. The person who is apparently better looking than Brie Larson, as they said on.
Well, but Brie Larson's always like harassing her and just obsessed with her.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, this is a female grifter. Oh.
Yes, it's Mecha Random 42.
I mean, she's very.
I don't know if I've covered her once or twice. She's very tough to watch.
Yeah, she's also quite irrelevant at them. Like, like she's lost a lot of relevancy compared to where she usually was.
And that's why she does this stuff, because you can look at her content and see where the stuff she gets hit spikes is when she talks shit on Brie Larson.
Yeah.
And so she goes back to that pretty often.
Yeah. Like, because it's also like she I don't think she's like mentally well.
No.
But it's like, it's like, but it's like the same thing as, like a Kanye situation where it's like, like, okay, yeah, he has serious problems, right? But that doesn't mean you can't criticize what they're doing, And it's the same boat as like Mecha Random. Like she, in some instances, like yeah, she needs help, but it's also like she's saying messed up shit.
I need your publicist's info. I'm tired of them spamming me. If they're spamming you, you have their info.
Yeah, good point. Sounds like you can get a hold of them. Just
reply to the spam.
All right, we got the one left.
Before moving on, let's do this real quick, if you don't mind, just to kind of put some context on this shit. DC introduces Joker's new son with a surprise hero. The Joker has a brand new son with a surprise DC Comics character in a wacky new adventure. In Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, #4, which, yes, of course, is not continuity. The same thing that we've addressed before with Catwoman, Lonely City, and the fat lesbian Poison Ivy, and then Sun Spider being one of the dozens of Spider-Man, multiverse variants, and then they zero in on this and act like they're, they don't give you enough context. So like casual non-readers, which is a lot of their audience, obviously, they just assume like, oh, this character is becoming a big deal. They're pushing this character really hard. And that's what's happening here. It's just kind of a wacky side adventure by Matthew Rosenberg. So on. So in the new Joker backup story, it's a backup story, not even the main story in this comic.
Also known as an Eric July 5 episode arc.
Zatanna runs into the Joker, who steals all the water from the Gotham River. Joker tries to romance the magic user, but is knocked into the mud by Zatanna, who casts a spell that no one will ever have your baby. While the spell is meant to stop Joker from procreating, it ends up leading to him getting pregnant and giving birth to a mud monster, whom he calls his son.
Spoiler.
Oh my God! Why are they? I don't even know why I'm asking. Of course, they're going to cover stuff like this, but it's like it's just a goof. It's a very goofy story. It's just comic books will do like what ifs and shit like that. It doesn't mean anything.
Goofy ass stories about, like, especially with DC, they've done, look at their entire 50s and 60s output of Batman and Superman and just like constant, just ridiculously absurd, cartoonish stuff that like there wasn't even really superhero comics in the way that we would think of them now. It's ridiculous. Like, this is obviously absurd. It's a mud baby, and it's also that the Joker was turned into a woman, right? And it's like
it sounds like, well, you know what? It's one of those things where it's like, hey, if you enjoy it, here's a dumb comic book. If you don't enjoy it, guess what? It's never ever going to be addressed again.
It doesn't matter. It's like, yeah. So of course they don't talk about that, and it's trending, of course. But you know what? DC's probably going to make a lot of money on this comic.
Free publicity.
Yep. And I think James Gunn is probably going to adapt it too in his new universe. It's going to be
probably.
Yeah, he'll
that'll
make
be
a canon
the linchpin of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be the plot with the Batman 2.
It's going to be the whole like phase 1 arc.
Anyway, it's ridiculous. So the other thing with Jordan Peterson, I haven't been able to look super into it, but it's getting a lot of coverage. Do you guys want to? We'll cover it later, maybe.
Okay.
His affinity for CP.
What's he being sentenced?
So I just based on headlines, it does sound like he's being re-educated, but most of the stuff that's covering it is like, chud content. Let me see if I can. That's the tricky part, is finding something that's not so.
Oh, was it? I saw him tweeting about it, like himself, about how he's. Is it that part where he, like the university wants to
social media communication retraining due to his tweets. So he's been asked to do that. God, this MSN website is garbage. What is happening here? It's got a video. I don't want to watch a fucking video on it.
I saw him tweeting at Elon Musk about something.
So yeah, everything else is framing it as he's being sentenced to re-education, which of course it's being, that's to imply that, like communist re-education, Marxist. When it's really just, I guess, the University College of Ontario psychologists. Yep.
Also known as education camps.
Re-education. Yeah. Been
Listen, he needs to learn to
sentenced to
concentrate.
mandatory. So when they say sentence, I bet what this means is that in order to maintain his license. Yep. That's what. Yep. As soon as I said it, I read it.
Oh, be distinguished and.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Medical practitioners would require you to understand that your words can be harmful, because otherwise you're breaking, your oath of, do no harm and whatnot. What is it? Hippocratic.
Hypocritical,
bad
more
bedside
likely.
manner.
The claim is that his social media statements caused some unspecified harm to patients through his social media statements.
Wow.
This is the kind of harm and trauma we hear of all the time these days. People claiming to be traumatized by the existence of opinions to which they do not agree. These people are not, most of them are generally not dumb enough to believe that's what it is, right? Like they know, because then they'll turn around and say, women having this opinion makes men's dicks fall off.